I already recorded this whole entire video and my head was cut off for the whole entire thing. Here's to a new year of creating videos for real estate content. Let's try this again. Today I'm going to talk about solar panels. I was reminded about this after we were going through our forms class yesterday and learning about all the updates for the 2026 forms. And there are a lot of changes. But the one specific thing I want to talk about is solar panels, because we're seeing this more and more now. So many people have started purchasing solar panels for their homes in the last decade. And I'm experiencing it a lot as a listing agent and as a buyer's agent. I just want to touch base on some things about that and also send out a plea for everyone to do some research, talk to an agent that understands solar panels, and see what it's going to look like when it comes to selling your home or purchasing a home with solar panels, so you don't get yourself in one of these situations that really stinks to get to the end and then find out that it's not going to work. Solar panels, they're great. I love them. I'm an environmentalist. I'm a hiker. I love being outside. I love animals. I want to save this planet. I have children. I want to save it for them and for any potential grandchildren that I have in the future. But I'm not quite there with the solar panels. I'm not feeling super great about it. If you can buy them cash outright, awesome. Sounds great. I think that that is the number one way to go if you're able or wanting to get solar panels. If you're needing to finance through the solar panel companies though, that's where I'm going to really urge you to read all the fine print in these contracts. When it comes time to selling a home, if you have not paid those off, and mind you, oftentimes it takes these financing options they have are 10, 15, 20, and those monthly payments are oftentimes less than what your energy costs are. So offsetting it sounds good, but when it comes time to sell your house, that's kind of when the hiccup happens. In these contracts that you have with these solar panel companies, they want to see these get paid off prior to the home being transferred. And all of the fine print that is written in these contracts is going to somehow create that outcome. This isn't everyone, but my experiences so far have been this way. When you go into contract for this financing and it comes time that you want to sell your home and you want to transfer this, your buyer needs to qualify to take over that financing. Now, oftentimes buyers are debt to income ratio barely making it for the home that they're trying to purchase, especially with these interest rates that we've had lately. And so having to take on this whole new debt, sometimes upwards of $60,000, it's going to throw off their debt to income ratio. And that could end up killing the deal right there. They may no longer qualify. On top of that, a lot of these solar panel contracts will only allow one person to apply to take over that loan. So if you're needing two people to qualify for purchasing this house and you are needing both those incomes, the chances of one of you qualifying alone for a $60,000 debt may not be so great. And again, that's just going to throw off everything when it comes to your actual home purchase loan that you're applying for. Because of that, they'll explore that avenue with you. The solar panel companies will, as you're trying to work on these transfer documentation. I have yet to see the outcome work out in the favor of a seller being able to transfer these with no issue. There's always been some hiccup that has come. And what that turns into is the seller having to pay off those solar panels upon transfer of this property. That's a huge chunk of money. And that takes a lot out of your proceeds, especially if you are wanting to use that as a down payment on your next home. So I highly recommend that anyone that is purchasing or selling a home that has solar panels, and even before you even put solar panels on your existing home, talk to professionals, have them look over those contracts, make sure you understand exactly what you're getting into and what it might look like if you decide you want to transfer ownership or transfer that loan to a potential buyer. It's not cut and dry, and it's not as easy as it may seem based on what you're hearing. If you have any questions, if you're going through this experience yourself and you just want to talk about it, run numbers and help you see what that outcome might be depending on who your financing company was, and even just helping you with what questions to ask, I'm here to advocate for you and to help you dig in and get any of that information that you might need to ensure that you are fully knowledgeable of what you're getting into when it comes time to put your house on the market. If you have an experience like this, something that you want to share, I would love to learn from you. I'm seeing this come up more and more, and I think that the more we share and help each other, the better outcomes we can have when it comes to having solar panels on our home.